No, okay. First off, let's talk about the real thing about Kohl's. Kohl's Cash is a whole other economy and currency that somehow, like, how do they stay in business?
Kohl's Cash is dark. It's not a light subject that I feel comfortable touching right now. So I'd prefer to move on, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Actually, no, there's no delay between you seeing this because we could provide continuous content. Welcome back to the Almost Spicy podcast. My name is Francisco. This is Ben. Our guest today is Emma. How do you say your last name?
Dalenberg.
Give it up.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Mark, let's give a shout out to Mark. He's not on camera, but he's
not
here.
This time, but next time.
He's got a mic. He's present.
Yeah.
I got the Jamie set up.
Yeah,
set up.
We got our own Jamie here. Filming from the beautiful Austin, Texas.
Location.
The heart of stand-up comedy. No, where are we?
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Technically St. Louis Park.
Hey, whoa.
Is that actually true? Yes.
Did I expose you guys? I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Dalenberg is a comedian, stand-up comedian here in the Twin Cities, originating from Wayzata? No.
Winona, Minnesota.
Winona? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got a boat?
Yeah, actually.
Yes.
Well, my parents have a boat.
Your parents have a boat.
You got the boat after I
have
moved
credit
away.
card debt.
So
you saw what?
They got the boat after I left. So
okay. Yeah.
But there is a boat that I have access to in Winona. Yes.
That's sick. Maybe
That's nice.
Maybe we have some 4th of July plans now.
You go for any crazy cruises out there?
I mean, yeah, I would say like boat
Fuck
culture in Winona is kind of crazy.
The what?
Like
boat culture. Yeah.
There's like an island called Mosquito Island. Could be a good segue into mosquitoes. Anyway, but
mosquitoes. Yeah. Can you mention that before the cameras turned on?
We were talking about Bill Gates.
Bill Gates is creating 20 million mosquitoes. Is that right, Mark?
Mark, is that facts?
I'm checking the exact numbers.
We can't type fast enough. On the Almost Spicy podcast. We're so excited to be here. We haven't filmed in like a month.
Now you're exposing us. You said you didn't want to. But.
I know, but they're not gonna see that. We look tanner. We look stronger. We've been in the gym.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been in the gym.
You been in the gym?
Yeah.
What gym are you at?
I'm embarrassed. Planet Fitness.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it.
It's the poor person gym. It's fine.
It's great. It's a great gym.
It's not
has
even like
everything
a
you need.
poor person gym.
24/7 access.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Well, it depends on location.
It's perfect because it's cheap.
No, and they have all the machines too, and the hydro massages and shit.
Yeah.
No stress.
But it's like a gym where like their whole slogan is like no judgment.
Yeah.
I want to be judged.
It's like no screaming, no yelling.
You can be poor and fat here. It's fine. Like that's the gym.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. What do they call people that go there? Purple people eaters? No.
This is what, like fucking Grimace? What are you talking about?
That's what I was gonna bring up.
I was gonna say like the grimaces.
We're gonna sing, right?
Those videos are so fucking
Happy
funny.
birthday, Grimace. I went to McDonald's this morning, bro. I got 2 hours of sleep, and we went to McDonald's at 8 a.m. And I was like, please, a Grimace shake. And they were like, you gotta wait another hour before the machine comes on. And I was like, fuck, happy birthday, Grimace. Dude, it was epic, man.
Did you wait?
No, I didn't fucking wait. I had to sleep for this shit, man.
Yeah.
Emma's gonna do some stand-up comedy. Please.
Has anybody actually tried the shake? Sorry.
The purple shake?
Yeah.
I have not tried it. I saw it.
I feel like
I did, and I'm infertile.
I believe that. That's what Grimace takes from
you're
you.
like super fertile now. Like that's what made you super fertile.
Just walking, just one look.
My children are membranes. Are you a South Park fan?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like I've watched episodes and I've enjoyed it.
What made you funny? How did you get funny? How did you? Yeah, it's in with right here. Growing up, actually before that, it says right here you've been sober for 37 hours.
Days.
Days. Okay. Yeah, and how did you become funny again?
How did I become funny?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was thinking about this kind of recently.
I'm gonna be asked this.
It's like fuck. Did we put on the spot?
I better tell him why. When I played sports like my whole life, but I was like really bad until I got tall. Like I'm really tall. So then like when I got tall, I was like, oh, now this makes sense.
There's some freaks out there watching. They want to know 6'1".
It's 6'1.5".
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freaks out there. No,
Yeah.
I'm not 6'1", but I'm close.
Don't drop the shoe size. No.
No, I actually have normal size feet for how tall I am. I'm a size 9.
Don't feed him that. Don't give him that.
Just so you know.
Oh God. That's for the Patreon.
They're normal feet.
Normal feet.
If somebody wants foot pics, hit me up. I need money. I would love to quit my job. So.
Shout out Feet
You don't
Finder. Feetfinder.com.
No, I shouldn't say that. My job is fine.
They're gonna be watching. Yeah.
Sorry.
If you've been in, and now I'm breaking the fourth wall. If you've seen any stand-up open mics in Minneapolis, you've probably caught Emma. How many stand-up sets have you done? Open mic / anything?
Total?
Yeah.
I've been doing stand up for 4 years.
4 years.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I do a ton of open mics.
Yeah.
All the time just to practice, and I've worked my way up from being a host to a feature, and I've done like a few headlining sets, and so I'm just kind of I've done a lot.
All over the city, right? Acme, primarily, or not necessarily?
I do like the Acme open mic like every Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'm like trying to. I want them to hire me so bad. I hope they hear this.
You haven't gone on their podcast yet, right?
No. You have to do their contest. They have a funniest person contest.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't do it because you're not amateur anymore.
I find for comedy, a contest of comedy is kind of weird in my eyes.
Yeah, I get why they do it so you can see new talent or something.
Yeah. But it seems just weird. It's like,
It's like, how do you judge it? Well, they have like a whole point system.
It's like swimming.
It is like swimming.
Okay.
It's exactly like
so what are the points like?
They're all just like sitting there, just like holding.
Basically, right? There's 3 judges, I think.
Well, it's like American Idol or like America's Got
Simon
Talent.
Cowell?
Yeah.
What?
Do they have a Simon Cowell that
Honestly?
just shits on people?
I would, I
It's
would
comics,
say,
right?
Tone
Comics
is-
a judge.
Can't do.
It's like the managers at the club.
But they're not
I
comics.
think. I don't.
So whatever the managers at the club think is funny is what gets.
Yeah.
That's so biased.
But I mean, it's their club though.
Well, because they're not
Yeah.
comics, so they don't have like any stake.
That's
besides
even worse.
Thinking that it's funny. Dude.
But they
I don't
must know comedy. It's in their ear all day.
I'm feeling like I can't talk on this too much, just in case they're listening.
That's fair. Everything
They
is
don't follow us
redacted.
back. Actually, doesn't follow us back yet.
Yet.
They're waiting for me to go on.
Yeah.
So what advice do you give to somebody who wants to go on stage on the open mic for the first time?
Do your set to your friends a bunch of times before you do it. Like, speak it out loud.
Okay.
Like, actually prepare. Like, I would like really like think hard about what you want to write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, and do it to your friends, and like, but good friends, not friends that are gonna be like mean to you, and be like,
Yeah.
"That fucking sucks. Why are you doing?" Because it's like realistically, your first set's not gonna be amazing.
No, of course
but like, run it by people who know you and know your personality. Can be like, "Hey, tweak this, do this," and then just go do it.
Sick.
Don't stress.
Thank
'cause
you.
It doesn't matter that much.
Awesome.
Nothing
What are your
matters.
writing rituals for stand-up material? Do you force yourself to write?
Yeah, I'm pretty inconsistent. That's something I want to get better at, like with like
Do
writing.
you enter a flow state, or are you just like?
Honestly, when I can get myself there, yeah, I love flow state. I read a whole book about flow, and I was like,
By Aaron Rodgers? No. He's a big flow guy.
Oh, and Brett Favre.
Oh, that's your guy?
Yep.
That's your dad?
My dad
I
is Brett
believe you.
Favre.
I honestly believe you.
Yep.
So you force yourself. He should give that money.
Shout
back.
out to
No,
Brett
shit.
Favre.
Shout out to Brett Favre.
So,
Dick pics.
You
great.
write every day.
What?
Yeah, Dick. What?
Did you know that Brett Favre just sent out
I saw it.
dick pics to the
He sent
public?
it to me.
Really?
It was.
okay?
I was the wrong number.
Why is this like news to me? Like,
Let's get to the news, huh? They're clicking away.
It's old.
Don't click away.
Don't click away.
talks about one celebrity dick.
I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to
No, it's okay.
interrupt the flow. Let's
No,
get back
no,
into
no.
flow state. Let's hop in.
I'm not even gonna let you answer that last one. Who was your favorite comedians that influenced your style?
On a moral level, I don't love this person, but honestly, like Louis C.K.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, I listen to him the most. It's kind of wild.
Let's pull up the allegations,
16.
Mark. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Since you were 16, you said?
Like, I feel like when I was 16, I would listen to him all the time, and like, I don't know. It's just like the way that he like talked about the world made me be like, oh, things can be fucked up and okay at the same time.
His show is actually really funny.
Really funny, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just telling my friend.
He's a really good writer, too.
Yeah.
Really good writer.
Yesterday, I was just telling him that, yeah, he's an old, wise man now. Because he was like, oh, I love him on podcasts and stuff. He's dropping a lot of knowledge. He's learned a lot.
Yeah.
He's a
great
brilliant
writer.
creep, you know?
Yeah.
He's a brilliant creep.
But aren't we all? I mean, not like that, but yeah.
I mean, like, a lot of comedians in the comedian world of being, like, severely fucked up.
But it's also the fame and power part, like, for that, where it was like, you know, if everybody knows what he did, right? But it's like, you know, you can't say no. It's a superstar. It's a multimillionaire, Hollywood A-list, you know. And that's the tough part. It's the power dynamic.
Scenario.
It also comes
Weinstein
down
and all
to, like, especially in the comedy world, everybody's a writer. And everybody co-writes, and everybody has, like, it's like a community. It's a small community of people.
Would you agree that all comics are writers? Or some comics just performers? And then there's writers who only write for TV? And
It's mostly when, like, they get to a stage of, like, actual,
Yeah.
Success.
Is there some comics that aren't capable of writing?
Yeah.
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 But they don't make it. I feel like, well, I mean, I definitely feel like in order to, like, I don't know, like.
Here's the question. Question. Is improvising considered writing?
If you, because I was gonna say that when you like with the writing thing,
Yeah.
I write on stage a lot of the time. I should be
In the
writing on
moment.
stage more, but
Oh, okay. You take it home, you're like, oh, that was pretty good when I said that thing that I didn't know I was going to say.
yeah, like I voice record it and then I'll
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to it and I'll be like, oh, that was good, or
then you
I like
workshop.
remember the parts that worked.
Yeah,
So it is writing just orally.
Writing is not just pen and paper anymore.
Yeah.
In 2023, there is a voice memo app.
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely. You used to have a podcast, didn't you, Emma?
Yeah, I did like 12 episodes of the podcast.
That's a lot. We already beat you here, but this is the 15th episode.
Oh, yeah.
No. This is like the 20th episode.
Let's not count.
This is like the 20th episode, I think.
Probably.
Stressful.
So why'd you quit it?
I was doing it all by myself, and it was just like, this is so much work to do, like
There's a lot
the
of work.
editing and like booking people to interview and like
It's so much work.
it's so much. It was
You were
fun,
early though.
but,
Like 2021?
yeah, I think I did it in 2021. Yeah,
I just peeped that. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
dope.
it was like I was honestly, I'm proud of what it was. Like
Yeah.
I liked what I was doing. Like it was called like we were just figuring it out, and it was about just kind of asking people, what are we doing out here? We're just figuring this shit out. You know, like
This is when you were doing a lot of Klonopin and ketamine, right? No, I'm just kidding.
mostly ketamine. Yeah,
Mostly ketamine. Yeah.
A whole bunch of KO.
I was in the K-hole constantly that summer.
Oh, should we turn that off? That filter.
The fan.
Yeah.
Oh, the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I feel like, man.
It's what's giving us clean, pure, circulated
But
air.
it's not helping our audio. Here's one for our supercut. Aliens, yes or no?
Aliens, yes or no? Yes.
Thank you for answering. You don't have to go further. You can.
You can. I think you should just 3 points.
3 points.
Yeah.
If you're like into that, we
Yeah.
don't have to.
No, I'll do 3 points on why yes to
Okay.
aliens.
Okay.
Can fly.
Yeah.
Probably tentacles.
That's not funny.
Also had an interest in ancient Egypt.
They did.
Anunnaki.
3.
Those are like
Love it.
the most bullet points that ever bullet pointed.
Were they good?
The bullet point.
Yeah,
bullet point. The bullet point. The pointed of the bullets.
I'm gonna turn the fan off.
Bang. Yeah, I feel like it's stressing you out.
I'm stressed right now.
Is it like easier to edit when you don't change it halfway?
I don't know what.
I don't know.
Ben, do you have any questions for Emma?
Oh my gosh, so many. Where do you picture like going to with comedy? Do you want to stay in Minnesota or do you want to move to the Big Apple and
I do
grind
want
it
to.
out?
I want to move to New York City really bad.
Yeah.
I'm basically just going as soon as I have enough money. Like,
Oh yeah.
Spoiler alert.
spoiler, sorry. I love Minnesota. I love Minneapolis. It's a great place, but I kind of, this goes deeper than this question. I believe in reincarnation, but like within our own lifetime. And I'm ready to die and start over again.
Oh
So,
yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
can-
I think there's because we live in eras of our life.
Yeah.
We constantly are like changing and closing eras and starting new. And
Yeah.
I think it's hugely important to do that.
And you mentioned that you are a practicing Buddhist, or you just are interested in the philosophies.
I'm just like interested in the philosophies.
Can you share with us some of your favorite mantras and philosophies that you think about every day that kind of get you through?
I mean, one day at a time is not a Buddhist philosophy. It's like a Alcoholics Anonymous philosophy. But honestly,
Still good.
it's the most like it sounds.
We literally spent like 20 minutes before this just talking about like addictions.
Yeah.
And you gotta quote an alcohol.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
If you'll notice, there's no alcohol on this set today because we're sober. And that's right.
He
You
is.
could be sober too. You could join
He definitely isn't.
the Church of the Latter-day Saints.
Latter-day Saints.
You
I
could,
knew
you
we
could
were gonna go
PayPal
there.
me right now, and then I'll send you.
Why'd you bring the Mormons into this?
I didn't know a Mormon guy. And yeah, it's true. Do you know what they do over there in the universities? Because they have loopholes for
Where
sex.
are we going with this?
What are they?
They have loopholes for sex at the Mormon universities, so you'll have your the couple. And
Don't start going down this road.
And then a friend will go under the bed. You know, everybody knows.
Fuck, what's it called?
It's called
Magic underwear?
No.
What is that? To that? They have magic underwear.
That's what it is. Soaking.
soaking.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's where you put it in, but you're not allowed to move, and then
somebody goes under the
somebody
bed.
goes under
Yeah,
the bed
yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
pushes.
Yeah, and
up.
and then they do the ear stuff, and like I think that's dangerous, like
It's fucking wild.
earwax and stuff. Like,
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna pull up my notes now.
This is the most ADHD podcast I've ever seen. It's amazing. I
Okay.
really like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're both super ADHD.
Oh, okay.
Me too. This is awesome. Like,
It's a very stimulating conversation.
Can I tell everybody about my Erykah Badu concert experience last night?
No.
Fuck you.
okay.
Yeah, no,
okay.
go for it. Go for it.
Okay, I bought my ticket on Klarna. Am I saying that? Yeah. So
Yeah.
and then
Pay over time.
I was yelling at people after the show that I'm on a payment plan, and people were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'd be too.
I was
'Cause
like, "Hey, sir, I'm on a payment plan for the Erykah Badu show," and he was like, looking at me
imagine getting out of that concert just stoned out of your fucking mind, and this motherfucker comes up to you. You're like, I'm on a payment plan for the Erykah Badu. Dude, like talk about Alcoholics Anonymous and why.
And now, Emma, are you a big RFK Jr.
What does
fan?
that mean?
He did say that you don't know much about current. Can you pull that up? What does RFK Jr. stand for?
Do you know?
I have no clue what this is.
What is that? I'm like, that's not
No, he's
common knowledge. Is
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
it?
Presidential
The
candidate.
running.
Yeah.
Yeah. He talks about the V word.
Dude is jacked too.
Yeah,
but it's
I'm
fake.
not gonna lie.
Is he as hot as JFK?
No, JFK is the poster boy of the atomic bomb.
because it's his brother. Do you know what his brother looks
It's
like?
his nephew.
So,
No.
Nephew.
Bobby.
It's his brother's son. That's what I meant. Like, fuck. What's his name?
Robert Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy?
Bobby Kennedy.
Anyway, we're not going to talk about the V word.
Not attractive like
Vagina.
JFK.
which isn't that? I don't know. I don't really know anything about JFK besides that he was hot. That's it. And he got shot in the head.
Oh, that's the thing. CIA killed him.
Yeah.
He
That's-
did get domed.
That's when the CIA took over.
That is a historically accurate fact.
Did the CIA take over the United
Maggie
States?
Kennedy was a fashion icon. That's
She
all
was
I
a
know.
fashion icon.
That's all I know.
They were the royalty of
George
the United
Bush
States.
Sr.
Yeah,
was,
really. Why would I
obligated
care?
To protect JFK. and
The
got
man. I
promoted
want to
to
know
vice
about the
president.
fashion icon woman.
Might not have been directly after, but he failed his job. Like is probably.
And he got promoted to the
He still
head
got
of the
promoted.
fucking state?
I like head of the.
I
state.
fucking hate
Yeah.
George Bush Senior and Junior.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel.
Okay, so a year ago we had an episode where I said my credit score went down 60 points. It's worse now. It went down 150 points because I missed a mortgage payment.
So you're not even in fair.
No, I used to be at 666 at the credit score, but now it's like 555.
666 is a hard credit number. That's awesome.
Are you
Gnarly.
Thank you.
It is gnarly.
Are you a big Dr. Huberman fan?
No,
You know who that is?
I think so.
Dr. Huberman has some advice on how to cook your steak. Now everybody has advice on how to cook your steak. Am I right, boys?
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm sleep deprived. You're in a whole different like zone. Like, you're in a completely different dimension right now.
J.P. Morgan pays $260 million to Jeffrey Epstein victims. And then what were we hearing about while that was happening? The fucking whatever. Trump.
I'm lost.
Mike,
Trump and stuff.
$250 billion.
So because J.P. Morgan did something,
They knowingly they knew what was happening with the
They were the main like.
J.P.
trafficking.
Morgan. Oh no.
yeah. Wait, you banked that?
Fuckers.
How many credit cards do you have?
One.
Good. Why just
Technically
one?
two, actually.
What do you mean technically two?
Well, one of them I had to get because my cat got sick, so it's a care credit, so I can only use it at vets. So I don't have the counts.
You can't go to Kohl's.
No, I can't
get
get
like-
Kohl's with that.
You can't get some Kohl's cash and kind of double up your purse.
Okay. First,
Like
let's talk about the real thing about Kohl's. Kohl's Cash is a whole other economy and currency that somehow, like, how do they stay in business?
Kohl's cash is dark. It's not a light subject that I feel comfortable touching right now. So I'd prefer to move on, but
No. We got to circle around this because you had to bring up.
it's like those candies at the grandma's house and they just show up and nobody ever bought them. You know, it's those hard candies, the pineapple ones.
The pineapple ones. What is your grandma like?
She's Mexican.
I've actually never had. Oh, that makes sense.
But
do you get the
chili
tahini?
Yeah,
the
tahini.
mango
Yeah,
tahini?
thanks for saying tahini correctly. Have you heard? You speak Spanish, right? Have you heard some of the way people say tahini? They say tajin.
Tajin.
Tajin, as if it was like
Some Tajin.
an American boy's name or something. Yeah, my name's Tajan Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one more.
I don't believe you.
Personally, I love to talk about quantum physics without knowing anything about quantum physics.
I love that as well.
You like to do that?
I love to talk about things I don't know anything besides. Like, it's almost like I am know the LaCroix flavor of quantum physics.
What?
Does that make sense?
Can you say that again? Because no.
Wait, okay, I gotta rephrase that because I think that might be a joke I could do later. That seems funny.
Write that down.
It's like,
That's
you know,
pretty good.
I am quantum physics LaCroix. Like, I know the essence, but I could not tell you the flavor.
That is, you don't know. Can you pronounce
I
pamplemousse?
know about the cat in the box. Tell me about it. Let's talk about that.
Which one?
Let's talk about whatever his name is, cat. Schrodinger's.
Who?
Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, Schroeder.
Yeah, that's right. All right, yeah, fuck it up, dude. Let's talk about Schrodinger's cat.
Are we talking crypto? Because that's a crypto.
No, it's
What is
about
it?
it's about the cat dead or alive. It's a quantum physics thing,
on, bro? I'm so lost.
right?
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
Okay.
Physics.
Let me explain. So Schrodinger's
Mark,
cat.
is that Albert Einstein?
Let her explain. Then I guess talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a
Before you
nod that it's
Google.
no.
Look at porn.
For a minute, what?
Shut up. Quantum physics.
Schrodinger's cat, dead or alive.
We need this. We need this break. Yeah. We need this break. We have 5 more minutes until break. We need this fucking break.
Everything is happening at the same time.
I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah,
I've
it's
cried
based
so many
off of Schrodinger's cat.
I feel like you're saying half truths.
No,
And I'm-
dude. Schrodinger's cat is a whole scientific experiment
Yeah,
where he was
you're
like,
right.
if I put a cat in a box, when I open it, it's equal parts dead or alive. And he's saying that at that moment, the cat is both dead and alive before he opens the box. So everything is always happening at once.
But
Yes.
wouldn't that mean that that cat is ever present, even if it wasn't in the box?
Yeah.
Interesting. So what's the point of the box?
I like that. I think we should let women
So
talk
good.
more because that made a lot of sense.
don't say Roddy Rich.
How did you know?
I know.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
Wait. What are you talking about? Were you there?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
No, you fucking weren't. I was screaming about Roddy Ricch yesterday. You weren't there. And now you're talking about, okay. Everything is happening all at once, all the time. There's no such thing as
It's
the
like
past.
a probability thing. That when there's equal parts probability of something, that it's both things are happening at once. That everything always happens.
Everything's always happening. That's when I
So
did.
we're all equal parts dead and alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I realized after I took ditryptamine or whatever. Or what is
DMT?
LSD? No. What's the full... yeah, no, it was like everything is always happening. Everything already happened. Everything's happening right now, and everything's going to keep happening. And everybody's going to keep doing the same shit forever. You're going to go to the lake house, and you're going to go to the beach, and you're going to just sit there. And you're just going to fucking look at the water and look at the trees. Some people work in the office, and then 1 week out of the year, they're going to go to the lake for the rest of their lives 1 week out of the year and just sit and look at the nature. And that's all anybody's going to do.
Present. No, because then you can make conscious choices to not repeat patterns. Fuck that. Don't want to do that.
People... Listen, that river, that beach has been there before you were alive, and it's going to be there after you die. And people will only... That's all we have to do. We've complicated this so much. We only have to just sit down and...
So you're saying it all goes back to the watering hole.
The samurai that stands in the river will never be standing in the same river.
Because the water's always flowing.
As flowers.
Bro, every single synapse in my brain just exploded.
Did you look that up?
I've lost all connections to my brain.
Alright, now we're going to get to NASA. A lot of our viewers like when we talk about the truth.
Don't attack the microphone.
Can you pull up the NASA logo? and type snake, NASA logo snake. All the photos of space and of Earth that we see have been photoshopped. The dark side of the moon, there's photos of it that Buzz Lightyear took, or Buzz Aldrin.
What part of DuckDuckGo are you on? Like what are you typing into DuckDuckGo?
I'm on Pinterest. Hashtag conspiracy Pinterest, and my board is like, it's like the string tying everything together.
It's like almost sunny, like Pepe Sylvia.
Exactly.
Just like
Yeah.
he's here.
I've
I swear he
connected.
is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What was I saying? NASA.
So Earth
did you
is
look
flat,
at-
right? That's what we're on?
It's not flat. Rather, it's an electric magnetic. Listen, think about the South and the North Pole. Those are poles. What about Antarctica? What about that fat ass wall? What about the aliens that live in? Are they future humans or ancient civilizations?
You mentioned like 6 things that have no correlation at all. like you said like 6 different things. It's like Antarctica, but what about the wall? And it's like,
hey, you guys talk now. This has been the Almost Spicy Podcast. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. 5 seconds, more like. We got editing. AI is editing all of our podcasts. Shout out to our sponsor today. Cut. We'll come back. Are you a big club girl? You go to the Loop at all? I've never seen you there.
I've not been a club girl in Minneapolis. I mean, it's just I was
Germany.
big club gal in Berlin.
It's not even worth
Europe.
going here,
You know,
then.
it's just
No.
not that. Honestly, though,
Clubs there are crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
dude, Ground Zero here
Ground
is
Zero is
actually
yeah.
fun as shit.
Ground Zero
yeah,
is so
shut
much
up,
fun.
I'm pretty
Mark,
pro
that's
Ground Zero.
Mark's
Yeah?
place.
Shout out Lindsay. I'm
No
fine.
fucking way, dude. Let's all go to Ground Zero tonight.
I'm down. I'm
so
down.
Yeah, I'm in.
Let's do it.
Oh fuck yeah, cool.
sounds nice.
We got playing.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, what is it? It's a Saturday night.
Oh, it's emo night, isn't it?
So
Dude, there'll be some.
don't say
Bondage night?
Don't say it's
Dude,
emo
fuck
night.
yeah.
It's every night is emo night.
Yeah.
There's no
Can you do my makeup? I need some eyeliner.
Yeah,
Oh, bet.
cool.
Luckily, Taylor Swift is out of town.
It's BDSM night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt.
Hell yeah.
I haven't gone on BDSM night in a while. I always end up
Oh,
there
you've
on
been-
Fridays. And it's just like, I mean, the
okay.
techno's good. It's
good.
It's a rave. It's
I
a
love the
full-on-
floor. I mean,
Yeah.
I just like a good dance floor on.
Yeah, I love techno music, like really more than anything.
Really? Is that? I mean, we usually interview musicians actually, so I'm like, well, music.
Yeah.
So you like techno? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like any of the Beyonce, Drake house stuff, or you're not? House and techno,
Honestly,
not.
I didn't listen to like Beyonce's album like real in depth, but I was like, honestly, I gotta go back and listen to it because it was good.
Yeah. Well,
I was like, oh, this is like
Yeah. Well,
open.
you know they call it recession music because it's like keeps you going, keeps people working, and it's like keeps the morale up.
Oh, no fucking way.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Wow,
That's cool.
That got somehow like morbidly dark.
Oh no, it's true. Yeah.
However, or is it super light? Because it's almost like as a society we're seeing the problem when we're making art to help.
It is. It's almost too perfect because those records released financially. If you look at some of the charts, it's really weird. Who else did a record? Well, I mean, Kendrick.
Well, the Kaytranada.
Oh, I mean,
Amine House.
I gotta play that.
That's a good one.
You know Kaytranada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of myself as a techno comedian.
Techno comedian.
Expand on that. What does that mean?
My goal when I'm performing, haven't really fully gotten here yet, but like I want to keep a pulse of laughter in like a rhythm, Like
that's
stand-up comedy is about rhythm in a way that like
it is.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, the timing is and it's like the thing that I love about techno is that you go into a club and like you just like completely become present with the rhythm, It's like you're so in the moment. I like that like feeling of like I'm not thinking about anything besides like being here and hearing this and feeling and like just being around all these people
and feeling their energy too.
Yeah. I think stand-up is like that too, where it's like I think it almost is like techno. I feel like brings me into like a universal consciousness with everybody because we're all
it's the same frequency or whatnot.
Yeah.
So with stand, do you get high from performing stand-up?
Yeah, for sure.
Like
sure.
Like really high?
I mean, like it's like but
like
it's
Alcoholic
like a different
Anonymous
thing.
Like
it's like
like repenting after.
Oh yeah. I know. I do crack before and after my set.
I mean, like honestly, it's like it's hard not to. You're like literally.
Well, your ego is just like must feel good.
I'm trying to. I mean, it's like I think there was like a time where like my ego got big and then I just started bombing all the time and I was like, oh yeah, this is not how this works.
You thought you could do anything, you could say anything.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I'm not doing well tonight because I'm like just like amazing. It's because I practice this really hard and it's the thing that I chose to do in my life.
You're a really good stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
I want to say that up front before this starts.
Yeah.
40 minutes of war. Exactly.
Before we get started.
Taylor Swift.
Or,
Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. Can we get a zoom in on that? Can we get a zoom in on that tip touch? Taylor Swift was in...
Pause. No. Record scratch.
Yeah, don't zoom in on that tip touch. Whatever you do not zoom in on that tip touch. Taylor Swift is finally out of Minneapolis. We've let this energy go. Okay, I heard... And this is a TikTok guy, right? And this is how podcasts work. You hear somebody talk on a podcast, and then you go on your own podcast and talk about what they were talking about.
Okay.
And then someone's gonna hear this.
Theft.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, no, but point is there's this guy in Hollywood. He's like a clown. People know what I'm talking about. Pull him up if you want. He's got like a.
That's not even specific.
He's got like a top hat. He's all tatted up, and like there's this podcast, and apparently this guy was at a party with Taylor Swift. You know what I'm talking about? Taylor Swift. Then apparently they cut this girl's a piece of her ass cheek. I'm sorry to break the news. They cut the ass cheek. They cook it. I think they got it to an internal temperature of like 375, and then Taylor Swift apparently eats the ass cheek, man.
Dude, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Dude, it's Hollywood, bro.
This is some like drinking baby blood shit. No.
Yeah.
It's on par, yeah. How do you think they stay so young? How do you think? Okay, listen, you did your 23andMe, right?
No.
Good. Because if you did, they would Google who?
I don't want to give them my DNA.
Exactly. What?
I don't want anybody to have my DNA with me.
Exactly. Because Google or Block is gonna sell you your own DNA in 10 years when you need your 23-year-old, sorry to dox you, DNA when you're older and you're like, oh, I need my old cells, and they're gonna sell it to you for $10,000, whatever, man.
Why would I need that
So
DNA?
I just extract my own DNA to be prepared?
Yeah, because your young cells, they regenerate. Say,
yeah,
like
let
it
fester.
No, say your hand gets amputated, and in 10 years they have the tech to grow your new hand because you did
With
this 23
the little tube you spit in and put in a box and
It could be just enough. Well, they have it in these perfect freezers for the whole 10 years, man.
Well, why couldn't you just like spit in it then?
Because your DNA at that point is 33 years old instead of 23, and so it's not as receptive to new growth at that point. It depends. It's all about like.
I don't think that's how it works.
What? Did you just question me, dude?
It's not even that I don't even think that's how that works. I know it's not how that works.
How do you know? Okay, Instagram Reels. How does it feel to have 1 million views on an Instagram Reel? Please tell us because we fucking would like to know.
It feels really cool at first, and then it feels really bad, and then it feels cool again. That's the summary. It feels cool, okay, because
It's a roller coaster.
it was like the first thing I've ever had that like went viral was, I mean, but it's like it's just a fucking Instagram reel, but like it's like I mean, I don't know.
That many people saw it.
A lot
It's
of
kind of
people saw
weird.
it.
Right?
It is. It's definitely weird, but I mean, hella nice comments, hella mean as fuck comments.
I believe it.
It's just like
Oh god, you should see ours.
it's crazy, dude. It's like it's insane the shit that people
Don't
say to
even
you
bother
online.
commenting. You
You're gonna
said,
pull it up, but like,
wait, you
I
said
don't know.
what they're saying, some of the crazy shit?
yeah.
What's the worst shit?
We're talking about thousands of
Well,
comments, right?
it's the worst when it's something that you've been deeply insecure about your whole life, and you
Oh,
think
yeah.
that nobody else sees it, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, they see it.
Yeah, they see it.
Nobody was there.
The internet sees everything.
And it's like, oh, okay, well, I was right to be insecure about that thing, but that was like the negative part. Like it was cool when it was getting traction, and then you start getting focused on the negativity of it, but then you realize like, oh no, people think these things and say these things all the time.
All the time, yeah.
And there's like a person, every negative quality about yourself that somebody points out in the comments, somebody else points out the exact same thing in a positive way. And then you just kind of realize like, oh, all these insecurities I have make me special.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good way of looking.
It's an interesting kind of echo chamber in that way, the way communities work, where like a commenter will see a negative comment and be like, this doesn't make me feel good as a viewer, so let me now put energy towards commenting something positive on this artist
Yeah.
or whatever. So have you made money on Instagram?
No.
No? You got to connect your Facebook page and then you can
Yeah.
make money, yeah.
Yeah,
This podcast is all about
making
Financial
money.
literacy.
yes, this is a financial literacy podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to make money off of it. I kind of have been like, it was so much like online attention at a time when I was like not ready for that.
Yeah.
Like I was just still kind of like emotionally fucked from stuff that had happened earlier in the year, and I just couldn't ride the wave. You know, like it was just like it was too
But now
much.
you're riding.
No, I am. Yeah.
40K on an Instagram? Can you pull that up? That's a lot.
That is a lot. It's
That is
crazy.
a lot. That was in the last 4 years of within your.
It happened
Career.
in the last few months. I mean,
Damn,
I had like
crazy?
2,000 followers up until like January.
Damn.
Dang, that's insane.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's just like goes to show like the power of reels and what.
Yeah, reels are crazy.
Are you on TikTok and all that too?
I didn't have TikTok then. I made TikTok like again like a month ago.
Okay.
So I had trying to, because it sucks because TikTok's where you actually make money.
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Snapchat is where you
Snapchat.
actually make.
You should
Dead ass.
You should get active on Snapchat.
Dead ass.
What?
Yeah, a lot of
Let 'em know.
Snapchatters
Let 'em
like
know.
the top like tiered creators on there are making $40,000 a day.
Yeah.
How do
dude.
you get active on Snapchat?
Stories? You have to post 100 stories a day, 100 photos or 100 little videos or whatever, but it has to be 100, bro.
Yep.
And then they're gonna put an ad in after every fifth.
I don't even
story.
really want that.
But
Yeah.
well,
But
I
I
don't
mean,
really don't want
it's
that
hard.
many.
It's hard to get into. Like
Yeah.
the only way to like you have to get a like this star,
Yeah.
and that tells that you are like a paid creator.
Okay.
But in order to get that, you pretty much have to just like fuck around in LA and just like know a person who knows a person who knows a person.
Yeah.
Are you a big Ice Spice fan?
No.
No. What about the Grimace Shake in the Olympics as a concept? What do we think?
What would it be?
What the
doing?
fuck did you just say?
No, let's get back to the serious stuff. Okay, you heard about this. You heard about
I
this.
love how everything somehow makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense.
You heard about this.
What would the
UFO
Grimace
shit,
Shake be
right?
doing if it was in the Olympics? And you can clarify. I get it, but like, what do you mean?
Yeah. What is that statement? Like.
I just think the marketing is so crazy, man. Like, there's definitely a 17-year-old executive at McDonald's that came
What
up
does
with
that have to do with the Olympics?
Yeah.
It's such a funny viral thing where it's like, okay, who could do the best Grimace Shake like murder
I see,
suicide
I
thing?
see.
You know, can't use that word. No, we can. It's far enough in, but yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're talking about the actual like
The
game
challenge
of them
Yeah,
like
yeah,
taking
yeah.
it further.
Is it an inside job, that trend? I think it is.
I don't know. It's just a bunch of young white.
It would be
dudes.
brilliant, if McDonald's came up with that.
I don't think they care. I think they're like, yeah, have them kill themselves after they eat the shake, but we're selling shakes.
It's like, I mean, what? Like, we think that they care about like the well-being of the people.
They don't
they
give a
want that money.
That was just
No, it was the same thing with the Spider-Man burger from Burger King. It was like a red bun and like everything else, and everybody was like, "This is my first time trying this," and then the next was just like them in the back of a like ambulance.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not original with Grimace. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that.
McDonald's always does everything better than Burger King, though. Burger King does it first, McDonald's does it
Better.
Better.
And that's a huge lesson for any artists out there listening. It doesn't matter that somebody did it already, as long as you do it better. And as Virgil Abloh said, 3% different. So he would take a shoe and then change it just 3%, and now it's a new product. And he would do that hundreds of times, and he became a multimillionaire. Until, of course, his position became too stressful at Louis Vuitton, and he did pass away. Of course, rest in peace. I'm informing you if you didn't know.
He died of cancer
Because of his position at Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, because the shoes stressed him out too much.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just shoes.
Because it had to be more than 3%. He was just like, it's not 3%.
Well,
enough.
I mean, he was running off white. He was running
4%. 4%. What did I fucking tell you?
Yeah, man. Can we go back to the alien thing? Did you hear about this whistleblower that says that the U.S. government allegedly has extraterrestrial vehicles and ET bodies, the pilots of those vehicles, in their possession? Have you heard about this?
Yes.
And what do you think?
It seems pretty likely.
You think it's coming right now? Disclosure?
I mean, I'm just like, I doubt that's even the craziest thing that's happening right now.
Yeah.
100% not.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they have aliens. Okay.
What about the CERN machine?
What are they gonna do with them?
The particle collider?
The what?
You know what the particle collider? No.
Is Star Wars shit? Like
It's when they take. You know about the particle collider? Mark, can you fill us in? Outside or?
It's where there's I forget where it's at.
It's in Switzerland.
Mike.
But
There's one at Mayo Clinic too.
yeah, a giant loop where they just like send particles. through
Oh,
and, like,
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
related
it's
to Schrodinger's
not
cat.
Switzerland. It's outside
Yeah.
France.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
It's Geneva.
Or Geneva. Yeah.
So are you a big Charles Schwab guy or
No.
no?
Who is a Charles Schwab guy?
Who is a Charles Schwab guy? Charles Schwab.
You're looking like a Charles Schwab guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks. So what do you own stocks and bonds, crypto?
No.
No?
No, I don't have any stocks now.
It would have been great if you just said yes, but only to bonds. Like it's like are you stocks and bond type of person? It's like stocks, no bonds.
Yeah, I'm a big bond
Yeah, I
guy.
had a few CDs.
I'm a big James Bond
I like
guy.
to give money to the U.S. government in hope of great financial return.
I got a few
My
fine
social
stocks.
security is popping, you guys.
My social security is. Okay, so you know knowledge, the word.
Sure.
Break it down. No. Once you have knowledge, you have no ledge.
So don't jump. Like what is
You're
that?
already up.
So you can't.
There's no ledge.
Jump off.
No, there's no ledge. There's no ledge. There's no ending. You're like, I actually had to go.
My brain's breaking, babe. I know that. I want to understand so bad.
Listen, you know a ledge? This is a ledge.
Dude,
So if you have knowledge, this doesn't exist. So you just keep going. But if you don't have knowledge, I started the Ice Spice Pop Smoke fan fiction. Okay, it was me. It was me. And I don't care. And I want my credit.
You can finally be honest with yourself. It's good to see.
I would like to apologize to our audience. This is the most unhinged I've ever seen Francisco.
Yeah, is this normal? Is this what everybody?
Oh, dude, I'm on 2 hours.
This is
I'm on 2 hours.
Is it you or is it me? What's going on?
That's you.
Am I causing this?
What are we first?
I got 15 minutes.
Holy shit. This has been the longest interview we've ever done, and it's not even the longest technically interview we've ever done.
Okay.
I think this is the longest interview that you've done.
I'm going to let you talk for the next 10 minutes.
Like,
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
okay. Let's see what happens. You're done talking.
A real.
I'm done, bro.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Off, man.
I don't
You're
believe
Brandon Shaw.
What?
I'm talking again.
Low blow. Yeah.
Our
Okay.
next guest is
Comedy.
Bobby Lee.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to comedy. Let's talk comedy. Let's talk comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's comedy. So comedy.
Comedy.
What is comedy?
What is comedy? I feel stressed now. I feel like now there's too much pressure.
Somebody's driving to work listening to this and they just shit their pants because they're so overwhelmed. Like with society's pressures of, waking up at 7 a.m., get in the car, put on a fucking podcast just to fucking drive
just to get through the day.
Just to get to the office.
So you can go to sleep and do one more day.
One more day.
That's sad. I don't believe that. I don't feel like that at all. I like every day.
Amen, me too.
Yeah.
But some of the undocumented immigrants that have to do those dish jobs, and it's like, man, they do it.
Yeah. And then you
what's worse?
Do your dishes.
Yeah, dishes or like corporate. Corporate.
Don't let your dishes stack up. You know what? That's what I want for a motivational speaker. I want somebody that's just solely like, if your dishes are stacked up, you're fucking dead to me. Like something like outlandish and
gonna have a problem.
comes and judges you based on your dishes.
If your laundry's
if your
not
laundry's
done,
not done,
fucking you up.
your life's fucked. You're going down the toilet.
I mean, it really is that simple, though. I kind of feel like if my laundry's done and my dishes are done, I'm cruising.
It's like a mental thing, kind of. Like,
So I spent all yesterday just like cleaning my apartment and just
I feel like I'm
because.
getting old because I like doing those.
I do too.
no, you're young.
Yeah.
And for the viewers, they didn't hear. Your sign is you are a
I'm a Cancer Leo cusp.
Cancer Leo cusp. A lot of weirdos out there, man. Wait, they don't stop commenting like, what's the sign?
What's their sign?
What's their sign?
I would like to state for the record, nobody has ever commented that. You said it so many times. It's like there's a lot of there was one podcast where you're just like, it's like there's a lot of weird freaks out there. It's like
It's every time.
yeah, every time. But they just want to know your sign.
It's really me.
Yeah, it's only
That's a good running. There are a lot of weird freaks out there, and hopefully they're listening.
Hopefully.
yeah.
Everybody right now, click like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment if you made it this far into this fucking train wreck of an interview. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, no, but do leave a comment. I'm not joking about that. It's going to help us with the algorithm. I think this is going really good. I think we can get a few more points in, and then...
Oh, my God, yeah.
And then maybe we can wrap at the hour mark.
I feel like this is a record for most topics covered in a certain amount of time.
The title on this, Emma Dalenberg talks Kanye West, UFOs, Taylor Swift, ass cheek, meal.
We haven't even gotten to Kanye West, dude.
Oh, yeah. As a German woman, what do you think about Ye? Welcome to the Tim Pool podcast. I'm Ben Shapiro. What do you have, Ye? Yeah, he's going to be talking about...
Did you say German Mormon?
No, German woman.
I'd like to be referred to as a German Mormon.
You identify as
I believe that, yeah.
as a German woman?
I think that's a good like branding.
Mm-hmm.
A German Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do comedy for German Mormons.
Have you ever performed at a church?
That's my niche.
A niche.
No, I've never performed at a church.
You want to?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I know a church. They got a little garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a church? Or?
It's a what?
Do they allow comedians to perform?
Well,
Yeah. Well, I feel like pastors
They did
are just
music.
kind of comedians in their own way.
Yeah.
no, because you'll say some crazy
They got
shit.
their little like, you know.
What do you think?
Make jokes.
Are you a religious? You're spiritual then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm absurdist, I would say.
What?
I'm absurdist.
You're absurdist? It
Yeah.
means you're okay. I think I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you are. Yeah, for
You think I
sure.
am?
Yeah, he's 100.
I'm identifying. I didn't. Can you look that up, Mark?
Absurd.
He is. He is. We're gonna work on Mark's
Okay.
typing technique. He's chicken.
Okay, I actually got a really good question. So you spent time in Germany.
Yeah.
So what were like the clubs and kind of like the social environment of Germany? What's that like?
It was like Berlin was very different than Germany as a whole.
Yeah,
like
for
Berlin
sure.
was very like international and like I mean just like popping. Like it was so fucking cool. Everywhere you I guess like that's not even okay. The craziest place I went to was Kit Kat Club, which was like a like German techno sex club.
You know we have one
Yeah.
of those here, right? A kitty cat
Zero.
club.
It's not the
Kitty
same.
cat.
It's closed now, but
Oh.
I think it's closed. But why did they choose that? The KK.
Kit Kat Club.
Yeah. How did they spell the cat?
Oh yeah.
What do they spell the cat with?
It is.
Is it a K?
The KKK.
It is.
C.
It's a C.
KK.
That's how it is here.
Yeah.
Then we got the college club here.
But it's definitely not a sex club though. That's a fact.
Or a racist.
Most German clubs are sex clubs.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the one that was in Dingy Town?
Yeah.
The KK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, that's the KK, and then there's a kitty cat club.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the Kitty Cat Club. Is that still there? It's closed?
I think it's closed.
With the pandemic, they didn't reopen.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
It's sad because
Damn, I like that place.
Oh, it was a really cool
It was awesome.
Yeah,
It was like,
for real.
honestly, that place had to have been slightly influenced by Kit Kat in Germany because like it had
It had to
like,
have been. Yeah.
a certain, but like
Same name.
yeah, I mean, it had there was like the same like kind of like dark grungy vibe, but like
Yeah, it was.
like the thing with like clubs in Germany is they're like really like strict about dress codes. And like the first time I went to Kit Kat, we stood in line for 4 hours and then got turned away.
That's fucked. I heard SZA couldn't even get into any Berlin clubs.
Oh, well, there's some clubs.
Recently.
There's some clubs that are like solely like vibe check.
Have you been there? Kitty
I
cat?
mean, it is. It's like but like I respect it because they're truly like
Before your time.
like we want to maintain an energy. We don't care who you are. If you don't come with the energy that we want to like make this club keep its feel. And like, and then when I got in the second time I went, I was like, oh, this just makes sense what they were doing. Like our outfits did not match everybody else. They want you to like look like, they want people to feel free because everybody's in the same energy and like is dressed the same. And it's like, that does give you like it's kind of weird.
That's the most German line
It's
of
pretty
thinking.
German.
Like,
I mean,
I want you to be all the same.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna touch on that.
I don't know, actually, now that I say it out loud like that. But however, there is like a freedom to it because it's not really like everybody looks very different.
Yeah.
But there's the same level of like nudity to go around, so everybody's free with their bodies in a way that's like kind of lovely.
The same amount of pleather. It's just minimal.
Yeah.
Minimal pleather. Yeah.
Or like I literally, this is so funny. I tripped over a furry.
Ha! Wow. A tail or like a whole thing?
Just tripped right over, fell.
Was it standing or was it on all fours?
He was on all fours, yeah.
He was on all fours. Well, that's like,
Actually, don't know the gender, but
well, they
were on all fours.
what's the meaning of that word?
Absurdism?
Yeah.
It is, so philosophy, it is the theory that the universe is irrational and meaningless.
So it's like a nihilist kind of?
But it's not like nihilism in that there is no purpose. You create your own meaning.
You create your own meaning.
Yeah. It's inherently crazy, so you get to decide.
What do you think about we have everything we need already? The universe has given you everything you need, and you actually don't need anything else.
I agree with that.
Namaste.
Yeah. I think everything is bonus.
Everything is bonus.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to do some like Buddhist readings or kind of studying with you or sometime. Maybe we could talk more about that side of it.
Yeah.
I think you do need a good like Buddhist session.
I need to go to AA. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out all the boys in AA. Yeah. Berlin, Germany,
AA.
Operation Paperclip. Back to conspiracy, right? We got 5 more minutes of the Almost Spicy podcast. We really appreciate everybody checking this out, man. Who knows? Everything's temporary, right, Emma? So who knows if this is the last episode or if we got 100 more. Hopefully 100 more.
Don't date this. Don't time this.
I'm not. I'm just saying everything is temporary.
Everything is temporary.
Everything is temporary.
Yeah.
But everything is also nothing.
Everywhere
Nothing
all
is
at once.
everything. Right?
Yeah.
Nothing is everything. Everything's nothing.
I'm both dead and alive.
Dead and alive.
Schrodinger's cat. It all comes back to the cat.
Yeah. So what else? What's your biggest asset?
Yeah. Biggest asset?
Yeah.
I'd probably say
Like financially. No, I'm just kidding.
financially.
No, that's an old question. That wasn't even here. You don't have to answer if you don't want.
It's kind of, I don't know what my biggest asset
I think it's maybe do you like the comedy? You like your comedy asset?
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think, yeah.
Do you want to write on
Being a
SNL?
6 foot tall woman.
6 foot
It's
tall.
my biggest asset. It's very unique.
It is very unique.
Would you ever consider doing WNBA?
I played basketball my whole life, but I've had 3 knee surgeries.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask like what sports.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. What's the weather like up there?
Softball, soccer, basketball.
I see.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really enjoyed those.
What was your favorite out of all of them?
I think basketball. Oh shit, that goes back to though the why I'm funny is because I was bad at sports, but I needed my teammates to still like me, so I was just the clown.
Oh, fancy clown.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you a big MF Doom fan?
No.
No.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Not like a fan.
Okay.
He's kind of sick though.
Yeah.
He's
Tech
cool.
was- yeah, no, he's dope, dude. Would you ever do like a replica, like a duplicate of yourself to show up to a gig and then it's not actually you and you're just like smoking pot in Belize
That'd be hella wild.
with the Germans?
I don't know how I could pull that off. I would have to
Operation.
start doing shows in masks, and I don't think I will ever do that.
That'd be kind of. You could be like Kanye.
I don't think I will.
Okay.
only
I
said-
see you. I see where you're
I
going.
only mention Kanye every time so that we can use his name in the title, but some guy's a neighbor told me he doesn't like Kanye, so I'm like, maybe he wouldn't even click on it if the name was there. So
Yeah.
Emma
I feel like
Dalenberg.
Kanye's talked about a lot.
Too much. Yeah, there was a now it's aliens, but it was like every podcast had Kanye.
Yeah.
But it's fun because that's how we get the clicks. It's called search engine optimization.
He also writes all of the intros. And
Oh, cool.
Do I?
It's problematic, actually.
Have you written like a lot of scripts or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm actually. I like to write.
That's awesome. I'm doing a horror movie. Maybe we could.
No fucking way! I want to do a horror movie.
Seriously?
Do you have like a script?
Yeah, I have a few shots, but not too much. I have a director though, or like a producer. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I really want to start acting more. If anybody
Really?
hears this that needs
Yeah,
actresses.
I'll cast you. Shit.
I acted this Wednesday in like a commercial
Oh shit.
for like the company I work at. And
Oh,
it was
okay.
like so it was like kind of like I came up with the idea and stuff and brought it to them and then they made it. So it wasn't like I was like cast in a commercial. I mean, I don't know. It worked. It was good.
Yeah.
It was really, really fun though. And I was like, oh shit, I like to do this as
Dude,
much
it's
as I like
fun,
to stand
man.
up.
Yeah. No, I mean, acting like it's part of the performance arts.
Yeah.
Commercials, stand up. Ben, any final thoughts? Anything that you're gonna regret not saying? Anything that you're gonna regret saying? We're about to lose camera 3.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
Absolutely nothing. We're gonna give you 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Life
6,
is real.
5, 4,
Come on.
3,
One more.
2,
Little nugget.
1.
Boom.
Hey, there we go. Life is real. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a ride.
Yeah, thanks for having me, you guys.
Emma,
Thank you.
bring it in.
This
Hi,
is
shake
an
everyone.
experience.
Yes. Almost Spicy Podcast. Emma Dalenberg. Follow her.
Yeah, Emma D comedy on everything.
Links in the description, man.
Yeah, I'll be in Chicago
D.
next. Come
Whoa.
see. Cool. Are we done?
DJ back on my bullshit. Mark, Lindsay, Francisco, Almost Spicy. Check us out. Apple, Spotify. We're out of here. Peace.